Another war of words has started over who's responsible for the suffering of Palestinian civilians in Gaza. Israel is dropping the bombs. It says blame Hamas for killing and kidnapping and, says Israel, hiding behind civilians. Gazans crowded into UN schools after Israel told them to move south towards the Egyptian border. They're supposed to be protected by the laws of war. America has felt it necessary to deliver repeated reminders of that to Israel along with military aid. This grandmother blames Israel, then speaks of tragedy, hunger, death, fear, horror, and destruction. In Rafah, at the closed border with Egypt, Palestinians with foreign passports are hoping to get out, to escape the pressure Israel has imposed on civilians, amid reports of another airstrike in the area tonight.
You cannot ask people to move out of harm's way without assisting them to do it, to go to places of their choice, where they want to be safe, and with the humanitarian aid that they need to make that journey safely. And right now, the movement that has happened has not had those provisions.
Antony Blinken, US Secretary of State, returned to Israel after a rapid tour of America's Arab allies. The US is giving Israel all the military aid it wants, but it's trying to stop the war spreading. As for Benjamin Netanyahu, in Parliament he's under great pressure. Some of his many political enemies say he was so preoccupied with staying prime minister that he neglected Israel's security. Ehud Olmert, prime minister when Israel went to war in Lebanon in 2006, was scathing about Mr. Netanyahu's performance.
And he did it. Therefore, he holds the ultimate responsibility for the weakening of our resolve in dealing with Hamas. Then there was a military failure, no doubt about it, and an intelligence failure of the highest order, no question about it.
In Tel Aviv, tech companies are working with intelligence agencies to try to locate the hostages in Gaza. Some who've served in the Israeli military's cyber units don't want to be identified. They've built an algorithm that searches postings from Gaza for faces and places.
We upload photos of the missing persons that we get from mostly the families, but other sources as well. And we work also with collaboration with army units and in huge lists of people that we have identified. And we try to understand ever since, like, from day one, what happened to them. Are they killed, injured, kidnapped to Gaza? Just trying to get answers for the family.
We can see here, this is the same people in a different position, okay? And we try to find more and more data, okay, and to understand if he's alive, or as I mentioned, death.
They believe the hostage in that image is alive. Their information goes to families and to the army. In Israel, there's unity about fighting Hamas. The argument is about why Hamas could break through Israel's defenses and how to deliver Israelis and Palestinians from another generation of bloodshed. Jeremy Bowen, BBC News, Southern Israel.